to video blog 6, I think it is, and we decided we're going to do a reoccurring series of developer answer question and answer session here for the video blog, and we've been doing it on the forums for a long time, and we thought, well, we'll do a few that are actually video blog question and answer sessions. So Laszlo, here we are. We have a bunch of questions here, so I'm just going to pick randomly from things that we received on the forum and see what we got. So, Mr. Cheesy asks, Scott, about multiplayer, I just want to clear this up for myself. When you are stuck in the middle of a mission, can you get a second player in that mission to help you out? Well, Mr. Cheesy, you can have your friend jump in at any time in the game. Anytime that he wants to, he can jump in, plug the controller in, and help you out in your current session. If he dies, you can come over and revive him. You can just leave him there for dead if you want to. There's a myriad of different options for you, but yeah, you'll be able to jump in at any time. Merc Wannabe asks, what will the borders of the game have this time? A restricted area again, or walls or fences between countries, or something else? There'll be no limits this time around. The Viet Cong asks, on co-op mode, when somebody dies, does he just restart like in Mercs 1 when you die, or do both of you have to restart? Yes, if someone dies during co-op, you can just keep playing. One option that you have is if your friend has fallen in battle, you can actually go over and revive him. So you can basically bring your guy back to life, and you guys can continue playing as normal. You can leave him there for dead if you want. That's fine too. But if you want to keep moving in the game, you want to keep playing co-op, we're going to try and make it so that there's not going to be a lot of downtime for you. So no, you're not going to have to restart if someone dies in co-op. And the Vietcom also asks, can both of you in co-op be in the same vehicle at the same time? Yes. Turkman117 asks, can we strap C4 on things equals vehicles, buildings, etc., etc.? You're going to be able to do that and then some. There's something pretty special we have planned with C4 that I don't think that we've talked about just yet, but kind of use your imagination and think about all the things that you might be able to do with C4. Guinea Pig asks, will we be able to set mines and other traps? I already know they will be in the game. Well, presumptuous, but yes, you will be able to set traps in the game. You will also have to be on the lookout for enemy traps that you can, also disarm. Sea Dog asks, when we are in a big battle, can we start an LZ landing zone so we can have support troops come in and help you out? Yeah, in many cases, you'll actually have to create a landing zone for you to actually bring in support. So for example, there's a large section of the game that's covered in jungle, and before you'll be able to airdrop in supplies, vehicles, and ground units, you'll have to actually clear out a landing zone in the jungle. So the way that you would do that is you would use a foliage clearing support option like a daisy cutter. So first you drop that in, and then poof, there'd be a section of the jungle cleared out there for you now to bring in vehicles, air supply drops, that sort of thing. Amriro NT1 has a string of questions. One thing that bothered me about the first game was that the way you could always just buy your way back into a faction's good graces no matter what you did, whether it was killing countless soldiers, destroying their vehicles, or even blowing up their HQ. Will this sort of thing be handled more realistically in the sequel? Yes. This time around, factions are not necessarily going to be able to just accept a bribe from you in order to get back into their good graces. You may have to jump through a few hoops before they're willing to work with you again. So there's going to be a lot more gameplay variety in terms of what happens when, or the consequences of what happens when you decide to screw with another faction. Are you guys keeping this game totally serious, or will there be room for silly bonuses such as ice cream trucks, riding mowers for vehicles, weapons that produce goofy sounds, strange effects, codes that turn civilians into clowns? I don't like clowns very much, etc. We like to think of Mercenaries as being fairly light in tone, and all of the game content that sort of revolves around, adding special funny things to the game, or having you know, like special pickups, Easter eggs, that sort of thing. That's definitely something that we think is part of the first game, and certainly will be part of the second game. So yes, there will be room for humorous content in the game. Let's see what we got here. Whoa.